Today we're going to make a garden apron. We need a piece of fabric 11 inches by 20 inches. We need another piece 7 inches by 21 inches. We need a piece 3 inches by 50 inches, 50, and then we need some binding. We're going to work first on the pocket piece. We're going to take binding and sew it across the top. Once we're done with that, we're going to start working on our pleats, which will help us make our pockets. So the way I'm going to do that is fold 1/4 of an inch one direction, grab some fabric, fold 1/4 inch another direction, and then I'm going to either pin, I think I'll clip it, pin or clip it. Sometimes it helps if you iron those pleats down, it holds it a little bit better. It's up to you how far apart you want your pockets. I'm just figuring kind of what it is that I need, that I use in the garden, so I'm choosing this side, but it's totally random. You can decide, or you can measure things. Okay, I'm going to put another pleat in, and then I think I'll do one more pleat after this one. When those are all done, go ahead and sew that bottom all the way across to catch those pleats. Then we need to fit that onto our other piece. Sometimes it hangs over and sometimes it doesn't. Depends on the size of your pleats. Once you line it up, go ahead and stitch that pocket on. I had to do a little bit of trimming to make mine fit. Now we need to take those pleats and make them into actual pockets. We're going to sew down in between those pleats, right through there, just a straight stitch. Now we have our pockets. Now we're going to finish this off a little bit more. We need to grab the binding again. We're going to take it down 3 sides. The right side, the bottom side, and up again on the left side. We don't need to do anything to the top because we'll be using our waistband we're going to make in just a minute for the top. Starting to look a little more like a garden apron now. We're going to need to deal with that 3 inch by 50 inch piece. So let's take that long ways. We're going to iron it down, and then we'll open it up. Oh, sorry about that. We'll iron it in half, and then we'll use that as our kind of our guide to be folding it in. Let me do that again. And it'll almost look like binding that we're making. Oh, shoot. Let's take the end and fold that in, then fold it in half, then fold the sides in to make a seam. And then when it's ironed, that's what it's going to look like. Top stitch all the way around that. Closes it and makes it look a little more finished. So go all the way around that. So we have that top stitch all the way around. Now we need to find the center point of that. So just fold it in half and then just finger press that center. Do the same thing with the apron itself. We're going to match up that middle seam of both. And we're going to sew that right along the top. Just go right over your top stitching you already had. Our garden apron is finished. And we have our pockets all done.